Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading. Now this reading will span the period approximately between the 21st and 27th of June and will be for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please join the community and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if the reading resonates with you. If not, whip off to another reader or check out another aspect of your natal chart. If you're interested in joining me, if you're interested in joining me for classes in June, July now, June's booked out. In July, please check underneath. All the information is in the box below. I will get the ones up for, what's going on for you here? There's some stress over a message you've received from someone here. I will get the classes up for August soon. So you have to excuse me. I've been unwell and I'm just getting back on top of things. So I'll be with you shortly. I'm getting there. Okay, so I'm reading from the Ciro Marchetti's Gilded Tarot here. And as I said, the classes, personal readings or donations, all in the box below. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. So the Ten of Pentacles is a card that talks about abundance. It talks about coming into money. Could be that you've received an inheritance. Sometimes it means that you've just got a contract or a job in place. But there's money coming in, but it can also mean abundance. So it may not necessarily be financial abundance. It could be something like your wishes are coming true here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, some of you just received a settlement in a divorce or a breakup. There's some sort of settlement being worked out here. I'm not really sure whether it's complete, but it's coming. But you're feeling really good about that because it gives you an opportunity to rebirth, have a new start, transform. We do have the Empress coming behind that. So it is for some of you, whoever is in this position, whatever this abundance is that's making you feel so good here, is also giving you lots of opportunities to birth new things, come into new times. Some of you have finished out some sort of cycle here. So you could have finished out a job contract. You could have finished out some sort of contract that's come in with a large sum of money. Whatever it is, you're looking like you're feeling really good about this. Okay, so we have the Hermit card here. So maybe now that you've sort of fought for this, there could have been some sort of long-term situation here that's finally come to a conclusion. Definitely concluding with the 10 here. I want to say it sort of looks like you're going to take some time out now. So maybe you're feeling a little bit weathered by the whole thing. But definitely sort of taking some time out. But you could also be looking at, you know, what do I want to birth to bring in new things? You could be looking at now you have the funding to start a personal business or, you know, start something new here. So you could be sort of thinking about how do I spend the money with the Hermit card. Let's have a good look. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. So when I said it taken a long time, whatever this is, this thing you've been wanting, this thing you've been waiting for a very long time, has probably had you very much in your head about it. It looks like you've done a lot of worrying, a lot of stressing, and a lot of overthinking here. Now, I always think with the Eight of Swords, you can fix that. You've only got to take your blindfold off, which means you know the answer and you know how to fix it. But somehow it's easier to stay in that energy of overthinking, going around in circles. Okay, there's a message coming in here in regards to some sort of love offer. I saw that card pop out at the beginning and it's got you all in your head and stressed out about it. We do have the Five of Swords here. So let's just see why. Okay, we have the Hierophant here. For some of you, this is something to do with somebody. It looks like it's a work thing. Somebody perhaps that you're working with. Maybe now you've become single, now you're moving on your own, is trying to approach you here, but it's like you're just not in the right place, you're just not really ready. It could also mean that the person that you have finished up with, if that is a settlement, has not yet let go, and may still be hounding you. And I feel like all you want at this time is, is for just things to you're in hermit mode. Whatever this is, whatever the situation is, you just want to take time out and work on your own stuff at the moment. Where something's got you all in your head. See, you are very, very comfortable by yourself. It's almost like, yeah, look, King of Cups, taking leadership in your own life here. So it's like, I always say, shops closed. Yeah, 5 of Cups. So you're still focused a little bit on the past. You still haven't healed. That's why the Hermit's there. There's still healing to do in this situation. You're still trying to attain or manage that stability. So at the moment, you just want time alone to understand what you want and how to move forward. But whatever this is, whatever situation you're in here, you're feeling fine single, or you're feeling fine by yourself. So it may just be that you've come to a point in your life where you're not really interested in entertaining people at the moment. Yeah, see, working on oneself here. You're probably pushing yourself at work, getting into your work, making money. We do have the Page of Wands. And perhaps you're quite an attractive being because you're coming up as the Queen of Swords energy here. I feel like you're just the sort of person who's sought after. Maybe you have lots of people who are interested in you, or maybe more than one anyway. But there seems to be either you've become single and you've found you're sort of inundated with offers, or it's just a time in your life where you're not really accepting offers and you're trying to work on your own stuff. But whatever it is, you're doing really well. So for some of you, you may have come to the end of a cycle, and it may be that you're just feeling mighty fine about yourself, being on your own. Maybe you're trying to work out here what you want in your future. But for some of you, you've come out of some sort of situation here, walked away from some sort of situation that may have been codependent, possibly with a narcissist, something that's knocked you around a fair bit. Because we have this wounded warrior and this 5 of Pentacles saying to me, you've been hurt and you've been feeling, maybe this was hard for you to get away from. Maybe this is hard for you to walk away from, but you're looking really good here. So whatever you've done, whatever decision you made, the direction you've chosen to go in is fantastic. But at the moment, you're focused on your work, your situation, how to use whatever money you got from this or whatever you got from this situation, your resources, how to use them in a way that you want to use them. So there's a lot of thinking going on here. And you're very much taking on this Queen of Swords energy while you're working on yourself. So you're being very outspoken. And if you've come from a very oppressed situation, you are definitely ready to speak out here. Okay, so we have the Woman of Light coming through for you here. Now, you may not be a woman, so somebody said to me one time, it is true, why do we still use woman and man? I'm not really sure. I guess we still have physiological differences that we have to take into consideration, but you can still apply the main themes of the card to your situation. The Oracle brings you guidance that you are to be witness to the presence of an awakened being, either within your own self as part of your spiritual destiny or in the form of beloved other. An awakened one is in your midst or soon will be. Receive the blessing that emanates from such a being, for to behold one is a gracious spiritual gift that will lift you to the next step of your path. If you're having trouble discerning the true presence of an awakened teacher in your midst, or even in your own being, remember that nothing is asked from you by such awakened ones but loving devotion, so they may serve the awakening of all living things. It requires much karmic grace to be granted immediate access to an awakened being, even more to become such a living light. Take delight. So there's some sort of awakening coming to you. This is probably why you're feeling like you need to take time out. Sometimes when we've been in a situation that hasn't been kind to us, and it could again be a work situation, whatever you've walked away, you might have got a payout from work here. Whatever it is for you, you may have been a little bit sort of stunted by the situation. And I feel like now that you've sort of freed yourself up from whatever it is, it's going to allow you the chance to grow and out of that may come some awakening. I'll leave you with that, Scorpio. Thank you.